This dude's Anahir team has destroyed me over and over. I have to kill 2Vine. I have to ban 2Vine. There's no fucking way I'm not banning 2Vine first. That part of the strategy I will not change. But I gotta try something different otherwise. Whatever I've been doing hasn't been working. I feel like I used Platimus Calibus last time. Anahir can be such a threat. If they don't ban Pocus, I think I need to focus on Pocus Doom strats. I miss Tortonite. I miss having Tortonite on the team. They banned Calibus this time. No easy answers to my Toxic Tems now. He still has Calibus for swap in. I'm going to ban Calibus if I can. Then they don't have a swap in. Then he's still got Grumper. He got answers, but... Grumper can't answer Platimus, but it can answer Calibus. Can't answer Mashuk. They have Mashuk as well. Yeah, they got a lot of swap ins. Alright. Anahir Kinu. Whoa. Platimus is good against both of those. Kinu's good for the Kinu buffs, but then I'm double weak to Anahir turn 1. Although turn 1, Anahir can't actually... Because Anahir... How is Anahir so strong? Grumper is actually pretty good. It's also got Stonewall. Grumper is better than Kinu because it does have a buff on turn 2. But it also counters Anahir at least a little bit. So they banned Volphy. Must be lit. I mean, they're okay against Anahir. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how little damage my Mud Shower is going to do. But I understand what you're saying. I'm going to ban that Calibus so they have less swap-ins. Like, turn 1 Mud Shower does like 40%, I think. It's pretty weak. Because my Grumper has no special attack TVs. Definitely Kinu. Yes, even at ×4. I've done the calcs. Assuming they have like 500 HP and like no crazy defense, that's like what it does. If they have like a full tank Anahir, it's probably worse than that. It's big Sag Aether Eye as it is. Volphy and Cernif here. I mean, Platimus Mashuk combo for the Urushiol synergies and stuff, as well as water and melee in this lineup and toxic. Yeah, I think Mix is going to stay on the bench. Don't give Anahir too many good targets. Anahir's OP. Nerf Anahir. Never heard that one before. Nerf Anahir. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Mashuk looking real good, honestly. Gonna be trying to breed a perfect Anahir. I have a perfect Anahir, but it's wrong trait, so I guess that doesn't count. I have a perfect flawed crystal, or no, perfect trauma, excuse me, Anahir. But if it evolves into something good, then maybe I'll be happy. I don't know if the Anahir has an evolution, but it seems plausible. Kinu Anahir versus Pocus Grumper. Anahir already buffed. I'm going to go after the Kinu. What are they going to do? Swap in Cernif? They actually might. That makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. They actually might swap in Cernif. I could just double Anahir, but I feel like that's what they're expecting. It's like what they're doing. I could Mud Shower Anahir, though. I'm doubling Kinu. They swap out Anahir and bring in Cernif. Ooh, I'm so happy I didn't attack Anahir. Pocus Beta Bursts Kinu. Kinu down to 77%. Kinu Beta Bursts Grumper. Grumper down to 225. Grumper with the Thunder Strike on the Kinu. Kinu down to 52%. Yeah, I feel like the Flux Casino should, like, just be a Flux board game club / card game club. I think Casino's not the right angle. This is unrelated to the match, but I'm just thinking about that. I think we should convert the casino idea into more of like a board game, card game, just like fun thing. If it goes well, I can always turn that into something bigger in the future. Anyway, Kinu, Cernif. Because that was fun as hell. Telekinetic shrapnel on Keanu. Could just double the Keanu. I mean, Cernif yeets Grumper is the big thing. Swap in. It's a free Keanu swap in. I can buff Pocus. Get the +1/+1. This is actually working out great. They have no amazing swap-ins. They could swap back to Anahir. Which is plausible, although a bit unlikely. Let's see how this goes. This seems suspiciously okay. Keanu, get ready. Pocus +1/+1 defense. Keanu uses turbo choreography. Cernif is super fast. Well, +1, but still. Ah, that's not great. Cernif's already so fast. Pocus beta bursts the Keanu down to 28.6. Cernif revitalizes Keanu. It's gonna be okay. We got this. I mean, I could Psychosis the Keanu and just put an end to this right now. If Keanu is gonna revitalize itself or something stupid. They could also swap something in for Keanu. If they swap in something that isn't Volphy. Grumper probably has Chamomile, though. Imagine they swap in Anahir for Keanu and it gets Psychosis on the way in. That's what I'm going to pray for, even though it's pretty unlikely. Also a free chance to Stonewall the Pocus. If Anahir does swap in, we're good because we get Doom. Unless they're running Talisman, which would be the most insane. If they're running Talisman on that Anahir, that would actually be like 10,000 IQ, and I would just bow down to Hugh. And let him walk on me over the puddle to continue his walk towards higher TMR. But assuming that's not the case, Anahir comes in, we're good, so let's Stonewall. Cernif retreats for Anahir. They knew I wouldn't doom the Cernif. Ah, that's smart. Keanu Stonewalls Anahir. Pocus Psychosis is fucking Keanu. Ah, no. I wasn't smart enough. Oh, my brain wasn't big enough. Now they can just sacrifice. At least my Keanu Stonewalls Pocus. Of course, Pocus versus Anahir in the end game is not going to be so good. You know what is good is bringing in Platimus. Unless they swap back to Cernif, which seems plausible, or Volphy, then Platimus is really good. Mashuk might be even better, but Keanu could still throw some bombs. Although Keanu is also low on stamina. I want to bring in both of them. Bring in Grumper as well, but... I'm gonna pick Grumper. Whoo! Keep the toxic synergy lower key. I can always swap in next turn to one of my poisons. Keanu does retreat, and it is Volphy. Of course. Pocus retreat. Man, at this TMR, the level of competition is getting stronger. Like, it didn't used to be this way at 950. It didn't used to be this way at 950. The TemTem PvP community just keeps getting more intense over and over. One with Hocus and hit 10-11. Look at you. Crushing the fucking game. Let's go! Congrats, dude. Above 1,000. Big congrats. Alright, they got Anahir and Volphy. I got Grumper and Mashuk. Volphy semi-ish threatens Grumper, but as y'all might know by now, my Grumper is not afraid of no Volphy. They swapped out Keanu, not running Sacrifice. They ran Turbo Choreography instead of Sacrifice. Holy shit, that's awesome. I think Perfect Jab Mud Shower might be the play. You guys don't understand how little damage Mud Shower is going to do. You guys don't understand. I have half a mind to Stonewall the Mashuk. Not even joking. I have half a mind to Stonewall the Mashuk. I'm fucking doing it. Volphy retreats. Keanu swaps in. Let's buff Anahir some more. Let's buff Anahir some more. Let's buff Anahir some more. Mashuk is a great tank. Anahir swaps out. I'm crying into my cereal right now. I'm crying into my soup. Just thinking about Anahir at +5/+5. Grumper, Stonewalls, Mashuk. Maybe they do have Sacrifice on Keanu. More likely they're just getting value while they still can. They had Turbo Choreography. Revitalize, Turbo, Beta Burst, Stonewall. I don't think they have Sacrifice. I don't think so. So swap in Platimus and then Urushiol Cernif. Meh. Mashuk is weak to Sernif, actually. Swap in Kinu for Mashuk. Buff Grumper. And then, I don't know. Mud Shower Kinu in case it swaps out. Like Anahir coming in for Kinu. I can see that happening. Kinu swaps in on my side. Grumper +1/+1. We are getting all the buffs. Both of us. Myself and Hugh. Getting all the buffs. Sernif uses Water Cutting Lily. Grumper down to 122. Kinu uses Beta Burst. Yeah, Grumper gets hit hard by that Sernif, man. Should have swapped out. Should have swapped out. I was turn 6. I feel like I was doing good, but not swapping Grumper there is pretty weird. Yeah, that is settling, right? That is settling, right? I'm, like, not looking close enough. I think it's settling. Dude. Here's Anahir. They're just baiting me to keep in the Grumper. They're just trying to bait me in to keep the Grumper. I gotta swap to Platymus Mashuk. Anahir might Mineral Hail this time. It's gonna hurt even for these guys. I can't keep in Grumper against Sernif. I can't bring in Pocus. Mashuk for Grumper specifically. Dude, this guy's team is insane. These Anahir strats are off the charts. Grumper retreats. Swapping in Mashuk. This is such a tough match. Mashuk does have Chamomile. Water Cutting Lily on Mashuk. Half damage, barely does anything. And Barrier. Okay. For some reason, I was overestimating how much damage that would do to Mashuk. Wait, Mashuk is no longer immune. They heat it up again to +4 attack. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? +4 attack, +3 special defense, +4 defense. What the hell was I supposed to do? What the frick? Just double Urshiol, and then they might just kill both my Tems. I don't know. +4 attack, Mineral Hail. I don't know. Anahir retreats. Aren't you getting greedy now? They swap in the Volphy. Might just be getting greedy now. Sernif uses Shy Shield. Platymus uses Urshiol. Sernif down to 74.4 with 4 poison, but they can use Bush next turn. Urshiol and Volphy, same deal. Force them to slow down a minute and remove poison. Kinu is amazing here. Keep buffing Mashuk. Is Mashuk the anti-Anahir? I think Raid Boss Mashuk might be the answer to their whole team. I think I'm willing to try that. It's not going to work with Luma Platymus. Alright, Zexoy. I don't think you play TemTem, though, do you? That's a TemTem thing. So if you have a TemTem account, let's do it. But I didn't think you did. If you do, that's Pog. Never touch the game. That's what I thought. Well, I'll refund your points if I remember. Wanted to do rock, paper, scissors. But do you have... If you don't have the game, how are we going to do it? The only problem is the way to do rock, paper, scissors is... You didn't think that far? No, Wild. I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. If I'm going to rock, paper, scissors Zexoy... No, he can't, Zexoy. No, he can't. That's not how this works. Mashuk lost the Stonewall already. Oh, fuck. It's Chamomile Mashuk. God damn it, man. How come every time I try to think of anything, it's just not going to work? Why am I so fucking terrible at TemTem today? I, like, don't feel that I've been that lazy. I guess if I just don't do the calcs for a few days. You're loving the evolution? Dude, Zexoy, I got to show you some shit real quick. Check. If you're here in 5 minutes, I'll show you something fun real quick. If not, no pressure. There's even more stuff we've got going on. You'll be here, hell yeah. Sernif uses Bush. Okay. I expected it. Volpy uses Bush. Saw that coming. Damn it, dude. Chamomile Mashuk sucks in terms of not being able to raid boss it. But I almost never raid boss Mashuk. I almost never raid boss it. Can I just leave it on the battlefield from now on? I don't know about that. Just swap back to Platimus and throw Urushiol again. Kill Cerny first. It's only turn 10 right now? This is madness. This is madness. Green circle. Cerny uses Shy Shield. This all just feels like foreplay for Anahir to come in and destroy my whole team in 2 turns. Like, unfortunately, I'm scared. Maybe there's a way out. Mashuk perfect jab the Volpy minus defense. It's good damage. Beta burst Volpy down to 30%. Very good. Alright, fuck it. Stonewall Mashuk. Although I need to heal Mashuk as well. I mean, Mashuk's not great against Volpy. I think we Stonewall Mashuk here. Uppercut Volpy. Volpy plagues Kinu. Yep, so Kinu was trapped. They're going to swap in Anahir next turn. To finally kill Kinu. Cerny revitalizes the Volpy, but I think Uppercut still kills with the -1 defense. I think that's actually a wasted revitalize. Yeah, Volpy still dies, and now Cerny could have healed itself or Shy Shield if it didn't. So that was good for me. I don't think I've ever been told that I remind them of Dan from Game Grumps. Anyone's ever told me that? I've heard of Game Grumps a few times. Volpy is not a fan of the uppercuts. I am a little bit grumpy sometimes, though, so I mean, it makes sense. Anahir versus the trapped Kinu. So we buff Mashuk to +5/+4 with Sacrifice. And then we just fucking party. And then they probably still can kill Mashuk, but we'll see. We have a chance. Mashuk has more defense buffs than Anahir has attack buffs after this. Cerny with the Shy Shield. Kinu uses Sacrifice. Maybe it can work. This is a desperate play. This is a desperate play. Mashuk uses Perfect Jab, reduce defense, and ×2 damage to do a little damage to Anahir. Mineral Hail only hits Mashuk and doesn't do much damage. Huge outcome. Does Mineral Hail have 1 hold, or is it 0 hold? It's got to be 1 hold, right? I gotta look it up real quick. If no one knows offhand, I gotta look it up. So, Anahir, Mineral Hail has 2 hold. Oh, that's awesome. Meteor Swarm has 1 hold, though. If they're running that, they could run both, but they probably don't, right? Yeah, 2 hold. Thanks, Savage. Yeah, so Pocus is buffed as well. I can, like, load up my Doom charge, my Doom counter. Maybe I can actually handle this. Am I starting to learn how to play my team? This is a pretty technical match. They do have crystal attacks, though, actually, don't they? Other than Mineral Hail? Wait, I have to look at that again. They also have Glass Blade and Crystal Bite. Crystal Bite is very possible. Yeah, Sea Bite. Well, it's got so much attack that we're probably fucked anyway, but try sneaking in Grumper. Yeah, I should have brought in Grumper before. That was weak. Okay, nonetheless, perfect jab. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can distract them from, like, attacking Mashuk. Maybe it's bait. I don't know. Cerny with Water Cutting Lily, working on the Mashuk. Oh no, hitting Grumper on the swap in. Really? Perfect jab, Anahir. Alright, Grumper still has 5 health. There's the Crystal Bite. Okay, so next turn, they have neither Crystal Bite nor Mineral Hail. Both those moves have 1 hold off right now. I could bring in Platimus for Urushiol. Because I can't... They could swap to Grumper, though. I could swap to Platimus for fucking Aquatic Whirlwind or water, whatever, Aqua Bullet Hell, whatever's up. Aquatic Whirlwind is up. Aquatic Whirlwind and then Urushiol. They're definitely going to swap to Grumper, though, and Grumper almost definitely has the Chamomile, so instead of that, I could just Urushiol the Cerneef here. Am I actually going to win this? This might be one of the coolest matches of all time for me if I win this. Because I was feeling dejected 4 turns ago. Look at Anahir's stamina, though, as well as the fact that its good moves are on hold. They didn't expect my Mashuk to hold its ground that well. Maybe it's okay. Even with Chamomile, I was still able to make it work here, potentially. Also, Mashuk... It's a good thing Mashuk is Urushioling because it has low stamina, and I wasn't paying enough attention to the stamina. Whoa. Waiting for Hugh. Anahir retreats. Grumper, get ready. Cerneef with the Shy Shield. It's not going to matter. Cerneef is not doing what it needs to do. Aquatic Whirlwind hits Grumper down to 18%. Crucial hits Cerneef. 4 poison. They can bush next turn, though. And Grumper wants the Thunder Strike, but it obviously doesn't have time. Platimus is okay on stamina, too, which is kind of cool. Although Tsunami would cost 20. I want to have Aquatic Whirlwind for Anahir, but it's looking a little iffy. Mashuk can just rest here. I don't want to swap it out because it's got the big defense, +5/+4, so... Yeah, Cerneef Bush. I'm starting to be better at, like, just knowing when Bush is coming. No longer poisoned. Platimus uses Aqua Bullet Hell. Grumper down to 0. Mashuk gets some rest. Anahir, get ready. Let's not overexert. Cerneef can do a lot of damage to Platimus, but not enough to kill. And so, and then we get Urushiol synergy on Cerneef again. I could go Urushiol synergy on Anahir, though. I mean, Pocus, I think, will trump Cerneef. I could be wrong. Let's go all in on killing Anahir because the stats are just fucking ridiculous. Cerneef revitalizes Anahir. Yeah. All in on killing Anahir. They're all in on keeping Anahir alive. Aqua Bullet Hell takes Anahir down to 77.7. Urushiol from Mashuk takes him down to 72%. 4 poison right there. 4 poison. Anahir Meteor Swarms +4 attack. And look, that's all it does. It's not so bad. Yeah, +4 attack, but it's not so bad. Alright, Platimus is almost out of stamina. They can Mineral Hail this turn, so I can't really switch to Pocus. Honestly, we could just yeet with an Aquatic Whirlwind and just make sure we kill this fucking thing. I'm all in on Anahir damage. I'm all in. This is their final 2, by the way, in case I haven't shown it recently. This is their final 2 Tems. I still have Pocus in the back with full health. Cerneef uses Shy Shield. That's fucking crazy. How are you not using Water Cutting Lily? You do not have a winning endgame with Cerneef. Platimus Aquatic Whirlwind. Anahir down to 25.9%. Platimus overexerts heavily. Mashuk with the uppercut. And Poison will kill Anahir after this Crystal Bite. Crystal Bite on Platimus with the Rock Shield. It's not enough to protect it. It dies from the damage. Anahir knocked itself out due to overexertion. Pocus swap in. And then I think we just start throwing bombs. Make sure Pocus is able to heal itself. Use special attacks when we can. I can use Tenderness to reduce its 1 attack. These matches are fucking intense. Dude, TemTem PvP is legit. There is a reason why I play this game for over 850 hours when I've never competitively played Pokemon in my life. And while I like Pokemon, I haven't even played that much Pokemon. I mean, I love Pokemon as a kid, and I still like it a lot. But yeah, like, this game is high quality. Tenderness is good? Yeah, I think so. I agree. Water cutting Lily, finally. Cernif realizes it's like, gotta do something. Mashook down to 89. G fucking G. Yeah, it's okay. It takes a long time to understand what's going on. It's a little hard to follow the action when you're new. TemTem is clearly, yeah, definitely designed. I agree, Zexoy. Yeah, it's just like, GG, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right, we're about to queue up for another PvP match. We are about to queue up for another PvP. They got Cernif, Vola, Barnchi, Valash, Yowler, Saku, Firecoish, and Kinu. It's just really cool. I mean, yeah, like, we've talked a lot about how the TemTem community is cool. We're going to ban Valash here for sure, because they have both Volarin and Barnchi and Saku, all three of those for Wind, so I can't stop Wind, but I can stop Crystal. What I like about TemTem is it's like, there's the positivity, friendly aspect, which is definitely cool. And I appreciate that, and it's really good. The part that's even, like, equally special, if not maybe even a bit rarer, is, like, just how many productive, like, interesting content creators, like, so many streamers within the TemTem community are, like, running these tournaments and running clubs and all this cool shit where it's just, like, it's mind-blowing how much work is going into it. All right, Volphy, Pocus, Grumper, Mix, Platamus, Calibus, Mashook. What do I want to start with? So I want to go... They got Kinu. I want to go maybe Pocus Grumper or Mix Grumper. Mix is looking pretty good, but they have that Quetzal opener into it. Pocus Grumper feels legit. For being such a small community, you hardcore agree. Yeah, like, the TemTem community is like... There's, like, more stuff going on than there could be. Like, there could be way less. The fact that this much stuff is going on is already pretty dope. I'm going to go Mix and probably Grumper, and then if they do Firecoish, we got to do the bluff where it's, like, maybe I swap out the Mix and then Thunderstrike. But yeah, TemTem is really fun, and I think in the pre-Saponku, you know, like, kind of feeling... I think we're doing a good job of at least keeping it pretty fresh, you know? It's easier to be patient when we have fun stuff going on the stream. People willing to go all out for an early access game, that's a good sign. Yeah, I agree. It's also like the way it is nowadays, right? Like, streamers jump on games in early access because if it's a game like TemTem, you want to get there early. I mean, that's definitely... I mean, I definitely think it's harder to become a known streamer in TemTem today than it was 5 months ago. Way harder. Like, when I streamed, I would just, like, get fucking random-ass raids because I was, like, an English language streamer who was online. And that was kind of it. Now it's like there'll be 20 to 30 people streaming the game at the same time. So if you have 2 viewers and you're on a first playthrough, like, you're at the bottom of a long list now. Like, it's much less of a, like, it used to be, like, really, like, I mean, when I first started playing, it was, like, pretty chill to get people to check you out. People would just kind of check it out. I got to imagine it's quite a bit more difficult now. I think we go Mashook here. Club War friendly match tomorrow. You might play in it. I should check it out. EXO versus Ronin. I want to see that. Yeah, I'll definitely try to check some of it out. Depends how it lines up against my stream schedule, but we can always watch a match on stream if I'm in the middle of a stream. Let's go Calibus. Just trying to shut down this Firecoish. Grumper with the Cernif as well as Firecoish feels too vulnerable. They could, like, Quetzal Mix, Water Cutting Lily, Grumper. So we'll try it this way. Oh, yeah, no, TemTem's clearly doing well. I'm very optimistic. Yeah, I could do some live analysis, you know. The thing is, I'd rather honestly just, like, watch the real analysis. We'll see what happens with tomorrow. I'm definitely trying to stream tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see how it feels. We'll see what happens. Voldemort, Barnchi, Yowler, Saku, Kinu. I have no time left. I have no time left. I have no time left. Ban the Kinu. I don't know. Alright. They got so much wind. So let's go Grumper. Let's go Volphy. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll play it by ear tomorrow. But yeah, there are tournaments like every day of the week pretty much. It's super sick. Alright, let's try Mashuk. I think Platimus is way too fragile. I think Platimus is way too likely just to get knocked out quickly and out of nowhere. I don't want to get some Chinese food. I don't know. Maybe I'll get Chinese food after the stream. It's Saturday. They'll be open till like 10. Plenty of time. I could play for a while and still have time to get Chinese food after. Some German sows is sounding like it could hit the fucking spot right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I had a pretty reasonable breakfast. Maybe I'll do it. Or some low main. Ooh. Alright, let's not worry about that right now. Mix and Calibus versus Fire Koish and Cerneve. This is one of those ones where my brain just goes boom. Analysis not found. I mean, we got to get Mix out of the way. Calibus is pretty vulnerable to Water Cutting Lily, but I think we Toxic Ink the Fire Koish. They can swap in the Vola. I can go Cern. I could go Volphy here. At least it's defensively okay against Vola. Dude, we are in bad shape. We are in really bad shape after this draft. I got to try to go Volphy, Toxic Ink the Fire Koish. This seems rough. This match seems rough right here, man. I'm not going to mince words. It's looking pretty bleak. They swap in the Vola. I swap in the Volphy. 2 awful drafts and 2 horrid losses. Dude, it's been tough times the last like 4 or 5 days. I was riding high for a while, and then I came crashing down. It always happens when you start getting comfortable. They did swap in Vola. Vola does eat the Toxic Ink. Volphy swaps in, gets hit by Water Cutting Lily down to 140. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Now I want the Mix back. Because if they swapped to Volrun, I should have kept Mix out the whole time. Would have been way better. Plague Vola to trap it and then swap in the Mix, while also humiliating slapping Volrun. It's starting to feel like the thing I want to do, just do the opposite. The number one skill in my theory is really just like the number one thing is just not focusing on TMR. You know what I mean? If it's obvious, but I'm also very bad at following my own advice. Like, whenever I'm just like, I should focus on playing as well as I can, putting on a good stream, you know, keeping it at least a little interesting, you know, that's good. And then when I'm like today, I'm just like, come on, grind out a few more TMR points. You can get some Pan Suns if you win. Fund your club, Flux. Come on, man. Whenever that's what my brain is saying, I just start playing like maybe worse, maybe just more frustrated at the same skill level, but it's definitely not great. Volphy is dead. Let's bring in the Mix. Like, it's been a tough couple of days. I've been just like really trying not to fall below 900. I get like genuinely bummed for my content. I just don't think the content's as good and my TMR is low, but then that thought process is a downward spiral of not focusing on gameplay. Oh, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. I might be crazy, but I'm not the only one. You get Pan Suns after every ranked win, but you get a lot more if you're above like 1100. Above 1000 is pretty good. Above 1100 starts to get dope. I'm so close to getting a lot of Pan Suns when I play PvP, but I just always like, I mean, you're always going to lose matches because the more you win, the higher up you go. But, oh, I'm just like, just not in the zone where I'm really raking in the Pan Suns. About 3K at 1100. I think it's closer to like 2K at 1100 in my experience, but I could be wrong. At 1100, I was starting to get like up towards 2.5K. I feel like 1200 is 3K, and then like 13 to 1400 is like the biggest. At that point, you hit the biggest payouts. That and above. So we got Vola down to -2 defense. Cernif's not doing much. What is Cernif even doing? They're going after Calibus? I'm not calling out the action very well, so if anyone's missing that, then I feel you. I'll try to call it out here. But I think we just got to keep taking out Vola. Calibus out of stamina. It's tempting to swap here, but swap to what, right? 1567 for a match at 703. Sometimes you get lucky, and they also might tweak the formula. Let's Strangle in case it makes a difference and kills Vola, or if it makes a difference anyhow. It is, I think it's only the opponent's TMR. 1300 to 1500 is 4 to 4.5K. Yeah, my goal is to basically be one of those players that is perpetually in that range. Like, just under 1500, that's like the dream. That way I can still stream and play a lot of matches and not be too, like, careful, whatever. And not get too slow on the cues. Alright, Voldaren does big damage to Calibus there before it dies. But Calibus gets to strangle Yowler here. Above 1500 is your dream. My goal initially was 1200, and I still haven't quite reached it. So I'm focused on 1200 for now, in as far as I have a goal. But again, the less I think about the number of TMR, and the more I focus on just wanting to understand the game and improve my mental abilities and acuity as a person, and make the stream content good and be able to offer good advice to viewers who ask questions. I'm not like the biggest give advice guy. I tend to fall into the category of like not wanting to be too life coachy, but yeah, I really would love to hang out in that zone, but it doesn't help to think that way. I got to think about getting better. Just focus on being good at the game. What do you think is the best way to earn Pan Suns when you finish a story? Free Tem. Free Tem is the best way to start. And then dojo rebattles is super good once you're able to. Once you build up a decent team, I would do free temming and deliveries, your daily delivery quests in Kisuwa at the post office. Let me think for a second. But yeah, daily deliveries at the post office in Kisuwa. Free tem, go to the Omninesia Free Tem Society thing to get the info on that, right? Go to the volcano area. There's some Magmus spot to free tem. You can ask in the Discord to get help on setting up for free temming efficiently. And then, yeah, work towards dojo rebattles. That's my first advice to you. And then from there, you can go the Luma direction, or you can go the PvP direction, are the two major paths. All right, we're going to go Humiliating Slaps on the Barnchi and try to knock it down quickly. That way Mashuk can be freed. Because Mashuk can yeet the Fire Coish and do good against Cernif. I could swap Calibus for Grumper here. Grumper could maybe Thunderstrike Barnchi before Oshidashi. Keep Calibus alive, live the dream. Maybe this is terrible, but this feels like it could be good. Yeah, I mean, today's just been a rough day, honestly, in terms of, like, I've lost a lot of matches. But luckily, I would say Pan Sun Poker was a really, really fun highlight, so that kind of salvaged the day. Like, one super dope thing happened. And the stream was solid, and huge shout-outs to everyone. Like I've been saying, stream's doing the best it's ever done. Super, super good. Much gratitude, much love. You know, nothing but happy about that. But in terms of just, like, the micro of the day, just, like, if I'm indulging myself in a little, tiny bit of whininess, it's been a tough day, man. Tried a first playthrough that didn't really go very well, ended up bailing on it, and then lost lots of TMR. And also my original and Nintendo Mario Bros. Warpless speedruns. It's been rough. I'm very optimistic for the long run, but it has been rough. Let's poison Yowler with Toxic Skin by bringing in Calibus again. Yeah, after you finish the story, it's like a little bit of a grind until you really get comfy in the post-game. I would also say, as far as once you finish a story, the very first thing to do... Yeah, I have Tenderness. The very first thing, I could Tenderness Yowler at some point, maybe. I don't know. Oshidashi hits mix. It's not very strong. So that's okay. Okay. They did not attack Calibus. I would say the first thing to do after you finish the story is open up the 3 shrines. Before you even focus on getting Pansuns, the real answer, open up the 3 shrines. Right now there's the Earth Shrine, the Water Shrine, and the Crystal Shrine. And then after that, I would recommend that you complete your Tempedia. And then you're going to be ready to work on the real post-game. I think those 2 activities are probably the perfect bridge into the post-game, which I think a lot of players don't have a very graceful way into. Oh, boy. That Surneef's not a huge problem. The Yowler is a huge problem. That's how I'm interpreting this. Surneef's kind of a problem, though. I just think Yowler will kill everything super fast. Why do I think Tempedia is important? I think it's just a good way to, you know, like, in the process of getting all the Tems, you'll learn a lot more about the game. It kind of gives you something to do. It's like a side quest. Like, the game, hopefully in full release, there will be more side quests around that. Like, it'd be much more satisfying if the game sort of led you through the process of collecting the whole Tempedia by giving you a little bit of, like, oh, quest. Go back to Professor Constantinos once you've hit 100 Tems. Nice. Here's 10,000 Pansuns and a telomere hack. You know, whatever. Some stuff like that. It also, it's just like, otherwise, you're just going to be running back and forth grinding for 150 hours. You know what I mean? Like, between hour 50 and hour 200 is pretty brutal. I think getting all the Tems is a good way to sort of, like, shake it up, keep it interesting, and still be getting stuff done. Because you'll naturally, like, you know, you're going to have to ask people questions to do that, right? You're going to have to ask a lot of questions. So you're going to make friends. You're going to go in the Discord. You're going to check out streamers. It is true, Crazy. There's still about a third of the Tems that haven't come out yet. There's about, not exactly, but about 50 more Tems. 50 more Tems coming. And in Sapanku, which will come out probably in the next few weeks or maybe in the next month or two on the long side, it's going to have the next 25, 26. So we're about to get a bunch of new ones, which is why a lot of longtime players are both excited and also a little frustrated because it's been a little bit of a long wait. And we still don't really know exactly when it's coming, which is a little frustrating. But we know it probably wasn't going to be January, and now January is almost over. And a lot of stuff suggests February is very likely. If it's not March, the player base shall probably revolt. So that's what I would say. But yeah, lots more stuff coming. I mean, we're not dead, but we're probably dead, right? I think we got to finish what we started here. We got to kill this damn Yowler. Then Grumper is safe-ish. Surneef still hurts Grumper, but if Grumper can hit the Barnshee, that could be GG. If Grumper gets the 1 Thunder Strike, right? I'm going to keep throwing bombs. I could Tenderness Surneef here. Maybe I should have done that sooner. Maybe I should be Tenderness on Surneef on, like, turn 1, huh? I should probably try to kill the Yowler, though. Ah, I'm gonna kill the Yowler first, man. It swaps anyway. They're bringing in the Koish. Also, my Tempedia still isn't complete because I'm so selectively lazy. Like, I'm lazy about certain things sometimes when I just can't prioritize them, and that's like one. So Surneef, for me, still doesn't have the red and the green circles. And that's another reason to complete your Tempedia is to get the red and the green circles in the PvP. Because you don't, that's how you unlock them. Which to me is a little bit annoying, honestly, but it is what it is. I still haven't Tenderness Surneef. I'm crazy. I want to bring in Grumper, but I don't want to sacrifice it. Use the wiki. I mean, eventually you just don't need it anymore, right? I almost never get confused. I'll be honest, I don't see a way out of this at all. I'm gonna throw a bomb at Koish that won't even land. I'm a Tenderness Surneef. And we'll see. Let's keep playing because it looks kind of cool. I don't want to concede here when it's like a little unclear how it plays out, but we're pretty much definitely super dead. Oh boy. Probably definitely super dead. Yeah, you can't click green circles if you don't have green circles. I'm feeling motivated to practice PvP, honestly. More than anything. I should have Tenderness Surneef so much earlier. Like 5 times. Synergy Master, Water Cutting Lily on Grumper. No. Sernif does overexert. Mashuk uses Tenderness on Sernif again. Yeah, shutting down Sernif to like -3 attack is something I never really thought enough about. Water Cannon takes Grumper down to 39, but I do get the Thunder Strike. I mean, it's pretty sick, but it's not enough to kill Koish. Koish always lives at 3%. Every time I'm attacking Koish, it always lives at 3%. No matter what damage it starts at, no matter anything, it always ends up there. Fucking always. Koish fucking loves hanging on, dude. It's crazy. It's actually pretty crazy. It's horseshit. I agree. That's okay. After this turn, I'll probably concede, but we showed it off. We played it out for the fans. Perfect jab. Kills Koish before it can attack. Alright, to be fair, Sernif is overexerted this turn. We Thunder Strike it down to 47, but mainly I didn't even think Grumper would live. Grumper Inductor heals. Back to 83. Problem is Grumper still dies in 1 hit from Water Cutting Lily. Nothing has changed there. And Barnshe's still hiding, so that's a GG. That's officially a GG. Right? That's a GG. Play it out another turn. Why not? Maybe. Perfect jab, Yowler. Minus defense again. Sernif revitalizes Yowler. Yes, in the ladder, your SVs, IVs are called SVs in this game, and the SVs are scaled to 50. But they won't scale in other modes. So you will still need perfects for other things down the line. But yeah. Yeah, my mix is Rejuvenate. Alright, there you go. GG. There you go with the GG. Oh, tough match. Tough matches today, man. No, this is fucking... Oh, this team I hate playing against. I gotta ban Gaialis. Otherwise, Gaialis always just destroys me. Can I ban... Maybe I should ban the mix. There's, like, no good stuff. Yeah, Tems have traits, which are what passive skills are called. Every Tem has one passive trait called a skill, or called a... Every Tem has one passive skill called a trait. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the thing. When this game is in full release, there's going to be so much stuff to do that it's going to be, like, impossible to even do it all. You know what I mean? But right now, it's still a little bit early. There's already a lot of stuff to do. Oh, guys, it's been a tough day of PvP, man. There was a lot of tough stuff today. The games were not friendly today. In TemTem and beyond. They banned the Platamus. Oh, man. Yeah, this might be the last match. I don't know. Probably like 1 or 2 more matches. I'm almost cooked for today. And I want to play more tomorrow, so I don't want to be too cooked. Yes, every Tem has 2 traits, but you only get 1 of them. Like, each Tem has 1 out of 2. And each Tem has their own set of 2 traits. Some traits are, like, shared between Tems, but yeah, there's, like, a lot of stuff. I have no idea how I could play against this guy's team. I'm going to lead Grumper. I'm going to try it different. I'm going to lead Grumper. I think the team I'm running could actually be pretty good. Like, I actually think it could be pretty good. Wait. Sorry, I'm distracted. Alright, they pick Gaialis first. Yeah, I have to fucking practice and study, man. I gotta study before tomorrow. I'm not satisfied at my play. I'm just not... Like, it's not terrible. I'm definitely not playing terribly, right? I think this is like around my skill floor. Like, hopefully around 900 is the floor, right? And the competition's been tough lately. So that's the thing as well. Fuck, let's go Kinu as well. But yeah, I just gotta keep doing work and testing things and figuring stuff out, because it's like... I just feel like my play, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you know? I practice a lot, and practice is a weird word, but I study, I do calcs, I watch some tournaments, whatever. It's good. And then I like focus on other stuff because, you know, I'm not a full-time 24/7 TemTem PvP competitive player, right? I have other things, including my TemTem club, etc. And as soon as I look at other stuff, it's just like, you know, fuck Riken. I'm banning Riken. As soon as I look at other stuff, it's like all of a sudden I get worse. But I don't go back to being worse than I was before I studied. I just get worse than I was when I was at my best. You know what I mean? I get two steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1.5 steps back. It's like pretty like marginal improvements. But it's something. Sorry, I'm taking a few notes here. Sorry, not sorry. Taking notes about post-stream stuff I got to get done. All right. Definitely going to need the Mashuk. Mashuk has been MVP. Oh, I'm writing down stuff I want to do after the game, or after the stream. So I wrote down, I want to edit some YouTube content from today's stream. I want to figure out, I'm still trying to decide, like, what my next first playthrough is. So I might do, I'm thinking about maybe starting Digimon World 2, maybe getting back to Dark Souls stuff. I'm not feeling Dark Souls is quite right yet, but I'm almost in the Dark Souls zone. But I want to do a playthrough, like, a few hours a day, like, before I go to TemTem, basically. Just because we're in the pre-Saponku. I mean, I like variety anyway, and especially with Saponku not being here, it's a pretty good time. Like, I've been trying to lean into a little more first playthroughs. But I don't want to, like with Nexamon recently, I just played Nexamon all day for a few days. This next one, I'm trying to do it where I can still play TemTem every day, so we'll see. The schedule's always evolving, but we're starting to settle into a good routine. But yeah, YouTube's been popping off. Anyone who's not following on YouTube, honestly, it's like, it's got to be the fastest growing, at least one of the fastest growing TemTem content channels on YouTube. Saponku is not full release. No, the island after Saponku is expected to be full release. So we have one more. Saponku is like pretty close though. Good bans, you think? Thank you, Karama. I appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm adjusting my strategies. I'm not taking this stuff laying down. All right, Volfi can play Kinu, but Volfi wants to play Grumper. By now they might know my Grumper is tanky. I played against them a few times. I want to go Mashuk here. Mashuk is good against both, so I swap out Kinu for Mashuk, I think. I know, Saponku feels so far away for something that's close. But apparently, like, most of the die-hard people, like the OGs who have been here since release day or sooner, they all, like Pixel, for example, they all say, like, don't worry, because they always announce it, like, 2 days before. But yeah, I'm hedging my bets, you know? I'm literally doing the coolest TemTem content I've ever done in my life, by far. The most and the best, and it's crushing, and it's great, and the club is killing it, and, like, my club, the people in my club are so fucking dedicated that all of a sudden, like, I feel like I'm not even, like, it's just, like, crazy, you know what I mean? Like, the club is running so well, people are doing so much stuff. It's all so sick, right? And then I'm also hedging my bets by, like, trying to play other games, too, because I just don't want to go crazy. Committed as fuck. You guys really are. Grumper down to 121. Mud Shower hit the Gaialis down to 64.5. Volfi hit Grumper as well. So the double attack on Grumper. Hook kick incoming to kill Grumper. Grumper can't do anything. That felt like the wrong turn 1 play. Looking at that in retrospect, that felt like a fucking dog shit turn 1. What the hell could I have done differently, man? What? Swap in Mashuk for Grumper and keep Kinu in? That's what I should have done. I made the right read, but the wrong play. I said they were going to plague Grumper, and then I should have swapped Mashuk for Grumper, but I still swapped Mashuk for Kinu. I was halfway there, man. I almost did the right thing. Yeah, I know, Aetherize. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's painful. Learning in TemTem can be very painful. I mean, I'm using the word painful very lightly, obviously. It's not like real, you know, low-key, you know. It can be quite painful. Mashuk survives that first attack. What? Or Grumper, rather, survives. What the hell? Wait, did they hook kick Grumper? What happened? How did Grumper survive? What? Wait, what just happened? I wasn't looking. How is Grumper still alive? Did Grumper survive hook kick? Grumper doesn't survive. They both attacked Grumper. They used Crystal Bite? He predicted a Keanu switch? Bro, Grumper's trapped. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. Grumper clutch. Well, hey, C-Bite's not up. Swap in Mix for Mashuk. But I gotta kill Grumper, so never mind. I gotta kill Gyalis. Holy crap, I'm misspeaking really bad. I'm sorry. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Oh god, Flux is crumbling. Flux is crumbling. Grumper alive with 4 HP. Yeah, Grumper MVP. Was that Sharp Stabs? Did they actually Sharp Stabs? Are they running Crystal Bite, Sharp Stabs, Glass Blade? Or something? No, because they would still have Hook Kick. What is happening? This game represents how I feel. Maybe he doesn't have the Hook Kick egg move. But that was just sad. MVP Grumper. Laughing out loud, dude. I am also laughing out loud, or I was. It still doesn't feel over yet, though. I mean, I have Mix, Kino, and Pocus. Oh, no, this looks fucking great. Okay. Let them kill Grumper. Right? I think I just go after Momo. Go after Momo right now. I hope he double edges Grumper. I mean, that'd be great. Alright, Feather Gatling hits Mashuk down to 38. Oh, I could have swapped in something for Grumper, you mean? I guess. I could have swapped in Pocus. I don't know, it seems a little fancy. Nah, you're right. I wasn't thinking about that. My brain is like not like Oh, they killed Mashuk. Grumper never dies. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing very well. I just don't. Yeah, you're right. Vola's not a threat here. Actually, you're dead wrong about that one. Vola is like completely not a threat. All right, not against my current situation. We're good, I think. Vola won't be huge. Speed +2. I mean, is it a huge threat? Now I'm gonna lose the game to Volarin because I said that shit. Like I said, it hasn't been a very good day of PvP. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of just playing badly all day. Just hasn't been my day, man. I'm holding in there, but I know I'm not playing that well. This team is like an unfamiliar build, and I'm just not there yet. I think if I keep playing this team, I could get really good at it, though. I think this build actually has a lot of potential. Yeah, Vola will be huge. Okay, whatever. Luma Momo is amazing. They swap in Wolfie. I don't know. I mean, they're just playing a really weird game. Undermine the 26 health Grumper. So Grumper finally dies. Yeah, I gotta hit the calcs. I gotta hit the calcs. I gotta start studying. I mean, this guy is absolutely handing me this match on a silver platter. No offense, Franco. And I'm still just like barely even taking it from him. Gotta get a snack. Yeah, don't get too confused. Alright, we can set up Mix to tank the rest of their Tems, I guess. Wolfie can still kill Mix. Either that or bring in the Pocus. Whatever. Bring in the Kinu for the buff. Yeah, I don't know. My brain feels a little fried. Like, I just don't feel like I'm playing well, man. I just feel like I gotta step it up. I feel like I gotta step it up. I'm playing well by my old standards, but not by my current standards. I haven't Malifor. And while I would like to, I have to do Puppet Master for that. Because you need Sweatband for Rejuvenate, I feel like. So I kind of want to try that on a Puppet Master. I have a Puppet Master mix. I could try it. I could try running Puppet Master Handcuff mix on this team and then have Pocus be the only Rejuvenate. That might be better with this build. I got to keep playing with this build. That could be a good idea, actually, Malifor. Go Puppet Master Handcuffs mix. Special attack, Crystal Spikes. That'd be interesting. And it's also fun off meta. All right, they're hitting my mix down to 112. I didn't do much. I feel defeated. I feel completely defeated. You know what I mean? This guy is playing like, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. This guy's playing like shit. This guy's playing so bad. And I'm still playing worse than them. I just can't even anymore. I'm honestly like, I'm fucking toast. I'm really like, I'm disappointed in myself on the PvP. Puppet Master would be better if I buff Pocus so Pocus can just eat the redirected shots and heal itself. Yes. Yeah, I should go in that direction. I'm just like a little disappointed in myself that I'm not playing that well. I feel like I could have done better preparation. I got a lot of stuff I'm working on, but it's on me to do better, man. This just isn't my standard, you know? Like, this is like the old Flux. Like, me 2 months ago could get away with this, but I don't have like a plan for this team. It's not very well thought out. We have to do better. Anyway, we knock out the Momo. Yeah, I'm on a tear. I'm gonna focus on fucking PvP for a few days. I gotta get this. I gotta reclaim my PvP skills. This is not terrible, but it's not good. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Wolfie threatens Mix, but Mix is trapped. So we can't save Mix. Dust Vortex is just gonna kill it. There's no way. Beta Burst, the minus special defense Vola. I'm gonna go all in on Vola here. Mix dies 1000%. Noxious Bomb from Vola hits Kinu. Mix's energy manipulation. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note to put Puppet Master Mix on the squad. So put it into the current Pocus team. At least we got to land the energy manip before the Dust Vortex. That 3 priority doing the work. Final 2 Tems. How did I lose this one, man? I'm very disappointed in myself. Losing a match like this. Sacrifice because Vola may outspeed? Nah, I'm good. It doesn't matter. I'm defeated. I've lost the will to fight. I've just played like shit all day today, and I've lost the will to fight. I'm demoralized. I am demoralized just for the day. Not high key, not macro, but like today, I'm like micro for the day. I'm fully demoralized. I'm like a Nexamon who's been hit with a status effect. I'm demoralized. How did Volarin die? How am I not dead yet? I can sacrifice this turn because I'm still alive. You're 0-4 in PvP today? Yeah, you know the feel. See, it's just 2 HP Kinu strats. I'm playing a much stronger game than you guys could ever fathom. This is the high level play. Yeah, can sacrifice now. This is the high level play. Oh, can't sacrifice. Fuck that Wolfie. GG. Dude. What? Why is TemTem so hard? The reason TemTem is so hard is because it's a really good game. So you either play well or you get hit. I mean, I don't know. Let's keep attacking. Just attacking. Oh. Yeah, the 0 RNG thing is absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, man. Jay, thanks for the follow. I mean, I'm still alive. I don't understand how. Beta Burst just for the kill? Are they going to revitalize first? They're sacrificing. So, okay. Now I wish I'd use Ninja Jitsu, I guess. But, alright. See, I'm not thinking ahead. Like, I need to think about what they're gonna do. I'm playing such a sloppy game. I'm not thinking through my turns very well. You know what I mean? It's okay if I, like, have confusion. My team's not, like, perfectly set up yet, whatever. I feel like, and some of this is the streaming and chatting, but a lot of it is, like, I just need to focus, and I need to think through my damn turn a lot better than I'm doing. I feel like my turn to turn, it's like seeing someone play chess and just not really think that well. Like, they just kind of, like, click a piece and they drag it over, like, maybe, and then they drop it, and then they're like, oops, I just blundered my queen. Like, I feel like I'm playing that kind of, like, crappy chess player level of play instead of, like, all right, candidate moves. Let's think about the themes on the board, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, every single turn, I have to start by asking myself, what is my opponent likely to do? And then what should I do? Off of that, you know? Like, that's the first thing. And some of these matches, I'm just like, what should I do? But I'm not thinking about, like, what is my opponent going to do? And if I don't ask myself, what is my opponent going to do, I can't determine what I should do. Jay says I lose a lot when I do multiple tasks. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a streamer challenge, but I don't think it's Twitch chat's fault, you know? I mean, it's always my fault. Maybe I think too much. Nah, I think it's the opposite, you know? I think I'm not thinking enough. I mean, I don't know how I would play this game well if I was not thinking. All right, Ninja Jitsu before they can Plague, so no exhaustion. Volpe 57.5, but the Plague is too late, so they can't exhaust me on it. All right, gotta rest because stamina. Gotta rest because stamina. This Pocus is hanging in there surprisingly well. Keep going for the heals. We can't Doom because they have Bush, so Psychosis is not the answer. Otherwise, this would be a Psychosis kind of ending. Dust Vortex. Pocus down to 31. They can't find the kill. We keep healing with Rejuvenate. I think the Puppet Master mix idea with handcuffs, energy manipulate, is a really, really interesting idea. I think they kill me this turn. I think they Plague and kill. Nope, they rest. I don't know. Plague might have been just short of a kill. Because of Dust Vortex, I have to use Ninja Jitsu first. Otherwise, I think they kill me with Dust Vortex. I think Dust Vortex could maybe outspeed the Telekinetic Shrapnel. Yep, here it is. But I rejuvenated high enough that I'm only down to 41. But this turn, I think, is where they win. They Plague and they win here. Plague and win. That's their play. If they don't do that, it's a huge blunder. Yep, okay, they got it. GG. GG after another brutal match. A lot of tough matches today. I know, if I'd gotten Sacrifice, I would have won. I know, if I sacrificed the previous turn when Aetherize said it, I would have won. It's true. It's true. Twitch chat's right. Twitch chat's right. Twitch chat's right. Twitch chat's right. Man, Twitch chat's right, dude.